So I've got this nice garage and shop building, and over the many years we've accumulated a lot of stuff, and many years ago the issue came up of where to put all the stuff that we don't use very often. So I've got a wood shop over here, I've got a metal shop over there, and I've got a utility room with bathroom and everything in back of me over there, and of course a 4-car garage that we're standing in right now. And all that stuff can accumulate junk. So where do we put it all? So my solution was to use the ceiling space overhead of this whole shop area for that. So we've got wood storage over the wood shop, and then miscellaneous garden tractor parts, blacksmithing leftovers and so on, just all kinds of stuff, family stuff and what have you, and just another this whole area up there is just loaded 20 feet in back of the wall that you see there with stuff. There's a 220/440 pound Harbor Freight hoist, 120 volt hoist up there. That is connected to the end of the stairs. I don't know if you can see it, with 2 half-inch rods and a crossbar. The steps are actually a pair of steps, or a set of steps that somebody took out of a temporary second floor access to a house they were building. But of course they could be any kind of steps that you make. And probably a little hard to see there, but there's a railing that I added for support while you're going up and down. Here's the hinge arrangement, which I just made out of half-inch plate. The Harbor Freight hoist came with this up and down pendant, and I extended it by just adding a long piece of wire to it that goes all the way up to the hoist for raising and lowering it, and this pendant hangs just outside the door to the shop where I can grab it easily. It's actually about 18 inches off the ground. In addition to that, that pendant is powered by actually a light socket and the right-hand light switch right over there as a safety precaution. So if that switch is off, and therefore the lights are off in here, the stairs won't go up and down. So if a little kid got in here, they couldn't hurt themselves or make the steps go up and down. Okay, I'm going to lower the steps. So I grab the pendant. Since the overhead lights are off, nothing happens. So I turn the light switch on. So I grab the pendant, and I usually stand under the landing here just in case. I trust my hinges. They've been here for 20 years, but I still stand here anyway. So you can see that it took 30 seconds to lower the stairs. I have the Harbor Freight in the 2-line mode, which is slower. It probably would work in single line mode, but I didn't want to overstress the Harbor Freight hoist. And my wife just pulled in as I was shooting. We'll run the stairs back up, and you can see it takes about the same 30 seconds. Here's just a closer shot of the stairway itself. So here's just a shot of going up the stairs to show you maybe a little more about the construction. You can see that the two vertical supports are just fastened with half-inch bolt. Actually, that's a half-inch rod that goes all the way through, just for more safety and strength. And a very simple railing here. And obviously a landing. Left-hand hinge, right-hand hinge, and I'll put a link to my web page that gives more details of these hinges. And again, here's a landing, and looking down the stairs into the rest of the garage. And although this isn't exactly to the point for the stairs themselves, the wood shop building, which is here, has got a 9-foot finish ceiling. The machine shop ceiling, which is right there, also has a 9-foot ceiling, but the ceiling that we're standing on now is the utility room, and that only has an 8-foot finish ceiling, so there's a little step up here. But at any rate, there's just stuffed all the way back in here. And that's how we get to it.